Hi, it's Gabby here for Gabby, and today we're going to make a card using this set of stamps and die cuts. It's from Hero Art. It's old. It's not a new set of stamps. I'm going to use paper pieces for some part of the card, and for some other parts of the card, I'm going just to color the pieces with the watercolor markers. I'm just cutting different pieces of paper to do the to part of the kiosk. I don't remember what it's called right now. It's in my tip of my tongue, but I don't remember. And I'm going to change that later on because I didn't like how it looks like lighter and lighter together, and I'm going to add darker and lighter later on. You will see that. And here I'm fussy cutting this, and I'm going to cut piece by piece and intercalate them. That's a word in English. I don't know. In Spanish, it's intercalar. It's for that I think maybe in English they have almost the same word. Also, I'm going to cut from darkest to lightest the squares in the bottom part of the kiosk, and I'm going to use the darkest is going to be the last one. I mean, the first one that you go into blue, and the light is going to be in the top. I glued them outside the card. You will see that in the video. For the rest of the kiosk, I'm going to use the zig markers that you see here. These are watercolor markers, and I'm going to use almost the same colors that I cut the paper to match all the pieces together. It's not a big thin coloring. It's just I add a little bit of the marker and I spread it with the water. And using Bristol smooth paper, it is very good for these markers. It runs easy in this paper. I like it the way the marker goes in this paper. After that, I'm going to start adding the paper piecing, but before I'm going to, of course, do some splashes in black, and after that I will cut the piece. These pieces of die cuts come with another big die cut. I really like it. I think I'm going to use it later for do like a mini closet or something like that because it's very cute. I'm trying to go very eco-friendly right now with my craft room. I'm trying not to buy everything I want or I see. Of course, we get sometimes desperate and we want the whole collection of everything, and we think that we need it. But I really have so many stamps that I haven't used that I say right now with the situation and the mail is not coming as frequently as before. I really don't need them. I just rather to play right now with what I have in my craft room. I know Easter is here and new stamps and stuff are outside, and I don't have any of those, but I will manage with what I have right now. For real, right now is not a priority for me. Of course, I want them, but it's not a priority. As you see, I make an stencil. I make the floor with how you see with a tape, um, masking tape, and I just with my brushes do gray and light gray and darker gray, and I with my Cricut machine I just find they have these bricks, and I just cut them in acetate, and that's it. And I use 3 different colors for the bricks. I use a light red, a dark red, and I also use orange. And you can add a little bit of black or brown in the bricks, and the way they're going to look more like a little bit realistic. I'm cutting the details here for the bucket. I'm cutting the little piece in brown, that way it look like it's made of wood. And now I'm going to ensemble the car. I paint the flowers out of camera because it's not, I didn't do any blending or anything. I just paint in one color each with the same thick markers, pardon, and I just going to glue all the flowers together. These ones I glued them a little bit up in the kiosk because I want to have a space to add more flowers in the top of the flower store. Um, Now I'm just gluing this, and if I want to have a little bit of dimension, I'm going to add double side foam tape in this one and in the uh, flower can. I don't know if they call it like that, but I really short in my English today. I have too many things in my mind. Um, they, of course, they're going to be in my blog if you want to read what is going on. I always put in my blog something about the car and something personal. That way we know each other better. As you see here, I just adding those wooden boxes, and going to add the flowers in the top. For these cards, I decorate the inside. I don't like to do that because I always, when I going to give my card away, I always trying to find the a great sentiment for exactly for the person that I'm going to give the card. And it's for that I almost never do that. But in this case, I just add the sentiment because I think it's appropriate because we need it in the moments that we are right now. We need what the sentiments say. I make a normal card base with white cardstock, and I add like brick color, also cardstock, and I'm going to add now my panel. After that, I'm going to decorate the inside with the same stamp for the kiosk. And I'm going to decorate it in a top of a teal, light teal color. And I'm going to add the sentiment inside the kiosk. When I stamp the sentiment, I don't know if this is the sentiment, it is the paper, because it's a very have a lot of texture, this paper, but my sentiment didn't stamp very well. I tried 3 times and it didn't stamp very well. It's for that I finished doing the sentiment with my black gel marker or pen. This black pen have a little bit of glitter. In the pictures you're going to see how it looks like. I also going to add a little bit of floor, that way the kiosk is not floating, but I just add a darker teal color with my brushes. And I also going to add the bicycle. And this I'm going to put inside of the car. And I wishing you a wonderful day. I really wishing everybody a wonderful day. We need it right now. We really, really need to have wonderful days, because the times are difficult right now for a lot of people. What I going to glue this, and I also in the outside I going to add a little bit of, I think it's coffee colors if I remember well, in the buckets. metallic pockets, I'm going to add a little bit of alcohol in coffee color. The way they look, they are a little bit rusty. They've been there for some times. Well, and this is it. This is my card for today. Thank you for watching my videos. Stay safe, stay home. Until next card. Goodbye.